If your dog struggles when they are left home alone, you are not alone. Some dogs settle quickly. Others pace, bark, whine, wait by the door, or seem unable to fully relax until their person comes back. And for nervous dogs, rescue dogs, or dogs who have had a lot of change in their lives, being alone can feel especially difficult. In this video, we are going to look at simple ways to help your dog feel calmer when they are home alone. Not through one quick fix, but through calm routines, predictable cues, safe spaces, and small steps that help your dog build confidence over time. Welcome to Calm Tales Studio. This channel was inspired by our 4 rescue dogs, all of whom came to us nervous in different ways and needed calm, steady routines to help them feel safe and settled. And one of the biggest lessons they taught us is this: calm comes from consistency, not just comfort. So before we talk about music, beds, toys, or routines, it is important to understand the goal. The goal is not to distract your dog for as long as possible. The goal is to help your dog feel safe enough to settle. That means making home alone time feel familiar, predictable, and low pressure. Because for many dogs, especially nervous dogs, uncertainty is one of the hardest parts. They may not understand how long you will be gone. They may not understand what happens next. And they may already be watching for every small sign that you are leaving. Your shoes, your keys, your coat, the door, the sound of the car. So the first step is to make the whole routine calmer, not rushed, not emotional, not dramatic, just steady. The more predictable the routine becomes, the easier it can be for your dog to understand what is happening. The first practical step is to create a safe, resting space. This does not need to be complicated. It might be a familiar dog bed, a quiet corner, an open crate if your dog already likes it, a room where they usually rest, or a calm space with their blanket and water nearby. The important thing is that the space feels familiar. If your dog already chooses a certain place to rest, that can be a good starting point. Try not to keep changing the setup. For nervous dogs, familiarity can be reassuring. The second step is to reduce the amount of stimulation around them. Before leaving, try to make the home feel calmer. Lower loud sounds where you can. Avoid exciting play right before you go. Keep the room soft and steady. Close curtains if outside movement causes barking. Move your dog away from windows if watching the street makes them more alert. The aim is not to create a perfect room. The aim is to create a room that makes settling easier. The third step is to keep departures calm. This can be hard because we naturally want to reassure our dogs. But long, emotional goodbyes can sometimes make leaving feel like a bigger event. Instead, keep it simple. Prepare calmly. Use a quiet cue if you want one. Something like, "I'll be back," or "Time to rest." Then leave without making the moment too intense. The same goes for coming home. Try not to turn your return into a huge burst of excitement. Give your dog a moment. Let the energy stay steady. Then greet them calmly. This helps your dog learn that leaving and returning are normal parts of the day, not dramatic events. The fourth step is to give your dog something calm to do. For some dogs, gentle enrichment can help them settle. This might be a slow feeder, a snuffle mat, a safe chew, or a simple food-based activity that does not make them frantic. The key word is calm. You are not trying to hype your dog up. You are giving them a quiet activity that helps shift their focus and supports a slower state. Some dogs do better with enrichment before you leave. Some do better with it as part of the leaving routine. And some dogs are too worried to eat when left alone. That is important information too. If your dog will not touch food until you return, they may not be relaxed enough yet for that setup to work. So watch what your own dog tells you. The fifth step is to use sound carefully. Soft background sound can help some dogs by making the home feel less empty and by softening sudden outside noises. That might be soft piano, gentle classical music, low-stimulation ambient sound, or calm music designed for rest. Keep the volume low. It should feel like background support, not a performance. For some dogs, the most useful part is not the music itself, it is the consistency. The same soft sound, the same resting space, the same quiet routine. Over time, those repeated cues can help your dog understand, this is rest time, this is safe, nothing dramatic is happening. But music should not be treated as a cure-all. It works best as part of a wider, calm routine. A soft sound routine, plus a familiar space, plus gradual practice, is much stronger than music on its own. The sixth step is to build alone time gradually. This is especially important if your dog is anxious when you leave. Start small, very small. That might mean walking to another room, then returning, picking up your keys without leaving, standing by the door and then sitting back down, leaving for a few seconds, then building slowly from there. The aim is to create successful repetitions, not to push your dog until they panic. If your dog becomes distressed, you may have gone too far too fast. So take a step back, make it easier, build again. For dogs with real separation-related distress, this process may need support from a qualified behavior professional or your vet, and that is okay. Some dogs need more help than a simple routine can provide. The seventh step is to look for signs of genuine settling. A calmer dog may rest sooner, scan the room less, lie down more easily, return to their bed faster, sleep more deeply, or recover more quickly when you come home. Progress may be small, but small matters. 5 calmer minutes can be progress. A dog choosing their bed can be progress. A dog eating calmly after you leave can be progress. A dog returning to rest instead of staying alert at the door can be progress. So remember this, the goal is not perfection. The goal is steady improvement. If you want a simple home alone routine, try this. First, set up a familiar resting space. Second, lower stimulation in the room. Third, offer calm enrichment if it helps. Fourth, play soft background sound at a low volume. Fifth, keep your departure calm and predictable. And finally, build alone time in small steps. For nervous dogs, calm routines are powerful because they make life easier to understand. And when home alone time becomes more predictable, some dogs can begin to feel safer and more settled. If this video helped, subscribe to Calm Tales Studio for more calming support, gentle music, and simple, practical guidance for dogs and their humans.